is a very simple example. You have one window with only two buttons. Okay? Now, I have turned the content pane to yellow so that you can see the frame easily. This color is not that beautiful, right? But it is visible to illustrate the idea of content pane and frame. Now, this is frame. You see the gray one, the gray outer line. Now, make sure you know how to make use of JFrame. Outside one is called JFrame. JFrame by default already has the icons for closing, maximizing, and minimizing. Now, when you click on that, nothing will happen until you add behavior. Yeah, until you add behavior. Then the yellow part is called content pane. Container. Yeah, the content pane. Now, JFrame has content pane, the yellow part. Now you add components to the yellow part, to the content pane. You don't add to the frame. You don't add to JFrame, right? You add to the content pane of the frame. How would you represent that in class diagram? Let's say what we have seen just now. I call it my GUI. It's a class. All right. So what makes up that graphical user interface? One frame. Inside the frame there's the yellow content pane, right? Or container. Okay, I decided to add panel. And then on top of the panel I add button 1 and button 2. What is JPanel? Okay, what is JPanel? I already have frame with content pane. I'm not satisfied. I want panel still? Oh yes, I'm not satisfied. That's the reason why I want to add panel. In some circumstances, we don't add panel. But I'll tell you why later on. Yeah? We come to that page. Sorry, to that slide. Yeah? We add panel on top of the pane. We have the JFrame. We have the content pane. We add panel on top of the frame. Then add the components on top of the panel. If you don't want to use a panel, you can add on top of the content pane. But there's an advantage of using panel, which I will illustrate later. And then what happens is, you have, what is this? Method, field, constructor. Constructor, right? This is where you create objects for all these fields. You also do the setting. Maybe you want to set the size, you want to set the color, you set it during the inside the constructor. Why we put things inside constructor? They'll be automatically done when you create the object. When do you decide to put inside method? When do you decide to put inside constructor? Method is when you want to let the user call the method, then only execute. Then will be immediately or later or nobody will call it. But constructor for sure will be executed once. Because constructor is only called once to create the object, right? So whatever that is inside this will be executed. Then, okay, you may want to have a method called create show GUI, because sometimes you don't want to display the GUI immediately, right? You want to load the system, some progress bar, then only you load then only display the windows, right? So for that we need a method. Yeah, we need a method. So this is the code. Now it's going to be time consuming to go line by line. I'm going to explain them group by group. Yeah, group by group. Now from line 4 to 7, these are the GUI containers and GUI components that I need. So I declare them first. But there are no objects yet, right? I just declare I need them. Inside the constructor, from line 9 to line 16, I create object for them. So one window, we have all the objects instantiated once because I put them inside constructor. Okay, so you see, JFrame for the outer frame, new JFrame, okay, give it a name. Now, you see, this part is a little bit different. My pane is container, right? Remember the yellow part? My pane dot get content pane. Instead of my pane assigned with new my pane constructor, I don't do that. Why? Because every frame comes together with a content pane. It comes already what? So don't create another one. Just retrieve from it. You buy a car, it comes already with 4, 6 and 4 tires. Don't create another tire. Just retrieve the tires and those 6. Same here. Now, here I want to do something extra. I create a panel. And then I create the components that I need. Here I have 2 buttons. Yeah. Line, okay, on this side, from line 1 to line 12, here is where I assemble them. Okay. Actually, you can argue saying that why do I put everything here from line 1 to 12 inside here? Of course, no problem. Can, no problem. Yeah, it's just a matter of choice. But here I have a separate method to assemble them. Now, to assemble very easy. You add the one at the bottom, add the one at the top. Not the other way around. Make sure the sequence is correct. If the sequence is wrong, you won't see the object. Yeah? My frame set before close operation. Now, what does this do? If you don't do this line right, when you click the X, nothing will happen. But if you add this line in the code, when you click the X, it will terminate the window. It will terminate the frame, terminate the program. So remember that. Set default close operation, JFrame, exit on close. So everything in the memory will be cleared. Okay, line number 4. After I have the frame, do I have to add pane to frame? No need, because pane is already part of frame. But is panel part of pane? No. I have to add it. That's what line 4 is doing. And then I add panel to pane. Then I can customize it by code here. If I don't like the colors or anything, right? Finally, to make it visible, you must make sure you call set visible true. If not, it is in the memory, but it's not displayed on the screen. It is not on the screen memory, but it is in the system's memory. So you want to display it, set it visible. Line 11.
What?
Sorry?
Line 10.
Line 10, my frame.pack is telling the layout manager. Remember, every container comes with layout manager. Maybe when you arrange them, there are some white spaces. So this one will automatically remove the white space so that it looks compact. If you don't call it, then it's fine. You get the display as what you have designed. But if you call pack, right, automatically it will compress them together, remove the white spaces, so it looks more neat. Some people may find that more neat. Okay, here line 13, 14, 15, and 16. I have decided to make this class an application class. So I add the main method here. When. And then what do? You see, I'm calling itself. The name of this class is my GUI, right? My GUI. I create object, new my GUI, and then I give it the name my demo. My demo dot create and show GUI. What happened here? You see here, 940. Pay attention. This side, I'm instantiating. I'm declaring that I have one object, one field, not object. I have one field with the name my demo. Data type is not integer, not string, but the data type is my GUI, which is line 3, public class my GUI. Right? Then I call the constructor to create object. Now, not only I'm creating object, what happened inside the constructor? Line 9 to line 16. What happened? At the same time, when the constructor is being used to create object for my GUI, at the same time, it is creating object for all the components and the containers at the same time. And how many times is it being done? Only once. Now, so I have executed all the lines here, right? But then how about line 1 to line 12 on this side of the page? Not yet executed, right? So I have to call my demo dot create and show GUI. So now you execute all the code. When it reaches this part, my frame set visible true, then you get the interface. Okay? You can revise this.
It means object in the constructor, and also when directly we create the object at declaration.
Okay. Your friend were asking me what is the difference when we create object inside the constructor and when we create object at the field level. Correct? That is the decision you have to make. If you want the object to be available for one class and you don't care how many times you instantiate later on, put them as field. If you want one set of object for every instantiation, put them inside constructor. Do I answer the question? That is a very good question.